And what school do you work at?
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin School. And what is the name of this panel? Is there a name? Was there a name?
No, I don't think the students
This was our
named it. They
graffiti,
just-
their graffiti project, basically.
This is another graffiti project.
These are all the students who worked on both sides.
Okay, and now we'll turn it around. And is there a name to this one? Is this supposed to be a loon or a duck?
A loon.
A loon. It looks like a loon. And of course, you had the water lily. Very, very nice. And how many hours would you say it took them to do this one?
What was about 10? About 10. About 10
On both
hours
sides?
On both
Yes.
sides,
Yes.
yeah.
Excellent.
We had between 1 and 5 kids working on it.
And you are again?
Martine Gambale.
From what school?
McLaughlin Middle School.
And you are?
Colleen O'Connor from McLaughlin Middle School.
Ladies, thank you very much. Great job. Great lesson for the students to learn.
Oh, yeah.
Graffiti versus art. Art. I like the art much better than the graffiti. Thank you very much, lady. The frog. I'm French, so I'm partial to the frog. But the colors are bright, magnificent, and I gotta get the fish. There's got a fish down there. And TV23. So, and you are?
Anthony Williams.
And is there a name to this panel?
Frog.
Frog.
Real simple, just frog.
Real simple. And how long did it take you to do this one, Anthony?
Jeez. Well, I don't know. I'd say about a week.
About a week.
I didn't work on it steady. I worked on 2 or 3 things at the same time.
Now you have a show here at MKM TV23. What's it called?
I have Art Expressions.
When does it air?
Wednesdays at 1, Saturdays at, I think it's 2 p.m. I think it's
Weekly.
still 2 p.m. Weekly, of course.
And we'll take one more look at it because it's beautiful.
You want to see the other side, Glenn?
And now we'll turn it around. Now I am so partial to this one that I actually used it as part of my beginning of my show because it represents the city. And what do you call this one, Anthony?
Eagle City.
And it's the city, it's taken from the west side. It's at night. It's the east side of the river from the west side. And it's at night, so you see all the lights in the water. And it's done in black and white and grays, other than for the TV23. And it's magnificent. How long would you say it took you to do this one?
Off and on, because I couldn't work on this stuff. This was my bartering tool. I said, hey Joe, I said, could you give me a little space? And he said, So he said, about a panel? And I said, no problem.
Very good.
This is all part of the Eagle Eyes special project for 2010. It's called Community and Artistic Harmony.
And actually, while you're one of those that is very big in the organization of these panels. I mean, you worked hard to get these panels out, to get them primed before they did them. And where are these panels going?
Well, we have 9 locations, but I don't want to mention any locations now because we don't have a download paper yet.
Okay.
But we do have 9 locations, and we're looking for 3 more.
So if anybody wants to call Eagle Eyes, who do they contact?
Cheryl Mitchell.
Is there a phone number? A phone number for Eagle Eyes?
Was it 641-2945?
There you go.
I got it.
And leave a message if they're not home, but definitely they're looking for 3 more people to expose these beautiful art pieces. Thank you very much. And this will be seen throughout the summer.
Yes, they'll rotate for up to 2 to 3 years.
Okay, and when do you plan on starting to put some of these?
Well, the dream date was June the first week of June, but it's obviously going to be toward the end of June.
Okay, but it's going to happen this summer.
Well, there's a few, oh yes, definitely, it's going to happen.
Thank you very much, Anthony.
You're welcome.
Now, Deb from Londonderry is back with us, and she's made a second panel.
This one has a southwestern flair.
Very much so. It looks great.
It's very graphic, which means it's two-dimensional. Just something different. I wanted to try.
Did this one take you a little longer to do?
No.
Because you had to paint squares and let them dry.
Yep. And I would come back and look at it again, and then add a little leaf, come back. So that to me really works.
What made you pick the Southwestern theme?
I wanted something extremely opposite of what the other side shows.
And we'll do that now. We'll show you. Wow. Look at the colors in there. If that doesn't screech out, summer. Summer flowers. Is there a name for this one, Debbie?
No, not really.
But you chose flowers for a reason.
Well, I know Anthony always paints with big, heavy flowers. So I
Okay.
said, okay, he's probably looking for somebody to do big, happy flowers. So I said, well, I'll do that. So this is totally the opposite of the Southwestern themed on the back.
But it's just as equally as beautiful. This one probably took you a little more time because there's a lot of detail
this,
in here.
This one was crazy. Not to lose track of what you were doing in any square inch of this.
Well, I'm going to call it summer because it looks so summery of summer
Okay.
flowers.
All right.
It is beautiful, Deb.
Thank you.
Deb from Londonderry. Thank you very much,
All right.
Deb.
You're welcome.
New Hampshire. How appropriate. The red barn and the snowy green tree. And Deb from Londonderry, you're back.
I'm back again.
You love art, don't you?
I do. This one has a different story.
Mm-hmm.
I have an older daughter who wanted to do part of the mural project. So she actually started the barn. She
Okay.
started the red barn
Yeah.
this year, and then she left for boot camp in the Air Force. She
Ah.
wanted to at least start the panel. So I said, okay, I'll finish it. So it'll be our joint project. So
You'll have to send her a copy of
I
this,
will.
of this viewing.
we kind of made it into a big postcard. We kind of wanted
It
that
is. It's
effect.
so well New Hampshire, and you've named it New Hampshire.
Right.
So appropriate. And now we'll turn it on the other side. Now this is typical of bells in New Hampshire. New Hampshire, as well as all over New England, is known for bells. Is there a name for this one, Deb?
Well, actually, this was from a photo that I took in Bath, Maine. Actually, on the ship. I was on this ship. Can't think of the name of it, but I really liked the bell. So.
How long did it take you to do this one?
Not as long as the opposite side.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I never keep track of my time, but I knew we needed it for tonight, so I had to finish it.
This was the last one that you completed
This
then.
was the last one.
Well, thank you very much, Deb. And you are from Londonderry, New Hampshire. And I suspect you do art full time. No, you don't. Well, you look like you do. You do a lot of it. Well, that's very good. So it's a passion, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Now, this is very educational. Books. Looks like a teacher reading a book. And do you know who made this one?
This was made by Dee Christensen, and she's an old member of the old Monastery Collective, Artist Collective.
From Manchester.
Right, from Manchester. Oh,
Yes.
And I met her like 3-4 years ago, I guess. I met all of them at the monastery. Eventually I joined, and then they went defunct, and artists have spread everywhere. So I'm trying to keep a network of them going, and she did an awesome job.
So I think you're doing a good job too of keeping them together. And this is just a beautiful. This would look so well in a library, would it not? Or any schoolroom.
Exactly.
You know, even in a church. I mean, it's so appropriate for anywhere.
She
A
did a
community center, anywhere. And now we'll look at the other side. And these are butterflies. Can you describe a little bit about this one?
You know, I can't remember the name of it. I haven't even.
But it definitely has a lot of butterflies.
Yes, it does. It's called Dreams.
Dream.
We're going to have a list of titles when we get them all together. See, not all the panels
Okay.
are in there.
And this was this is also very good. And I think we're going to call it Dreams, huh?
Dreams.
Until we know differently, right?
Right. Looks like a dream. Beautiful work.
And who did this again?
Dee Christensen
From Manchester.
from Manchester.
Thank you,
She's
Tony.
from Manchester.
Now, when I first saw this, Anthony, I thought it was a frog, but I believe it's a snake.
No.
No? It's a what?
Somebody put it as a lizard, but it's an African green frog.
It is an African green frog.
African green. It's very poisonous, but she liked it.
Okay, and are those grapes up there, or coconuts, or
Not too sure.
Not
It's
too
in
sure.
South America somewhere.
South America?
Or Africa, I mean. excuse me.
And she's got butterflies at the bottom, and butterflies on. Look at that butterfly! Look at that butterfly!
17 years old.
And